busting all kinds of wheelies up in here. Up in here. I get a lot of noobs on my channel that ask me about what's a great motorcycle to start on. And a lot of you guys want to start on a liter bike or a super sport, which is stupid in my opinion. It's too much power for a new rider. But I'll tell you, out here on the streets, all you need is a small, quick bike out here on the streets, man. That's all. You don't need a fast bike. You see what I got right here, guys. A 2019 YZ450FX custom Supermoto I made street legal. And this has been the most fun motorcycle I've had out of all the bikes I've owned. And I've owned some fast bikes like the CBR 1000 RR, the Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory, CBR 600 RR, Ducati XDeval. I tell you, I got rid of all them bikes, all the bikes, and this is what I'm left with right here, guys. And I'm having more fun than ever. And I'm gonna tell you, the small bikes is where it's at out here on the streets. You want something with some bottom end grunt, and it's quick. But in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 great beginner motorcycles here in 2021. Stay tuned.
Let's go for a ride.
For you noobs out there, seasoned riders or whatever, make sure you're wearing the full gear to help keep you safe out there. And I have some links to some awesome gear that I'm wearing, like this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, my motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe, shorty glove, pants, boot. All my gear I have links to in the description and comment section of this video. Brap, 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 baby. Yeah. I'll tell you what, and with the grunty bike, you can bust some wheelies. It's got that torque you need out here, baby. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you guys is that don't be tempted to start on a super sport or super bike. I've said that in many videos in the past, and I stick by that, guys. It's way too much power for a noob, man. Way too much. And I tell you, because the first gear you can do 80, 90 miles an hour, and that can set you up for an effed up day if you whiskey throttle it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. And I tell you, most of the riding you'll do out here is out here on the streets where you can't go that fast anyhow, man. So why just ride around trying to look cool on a fast bike? It's stupid, man. I never understood that at all. Why riders, you know, why they do that unless you do track days and that's your only bike. But I'm telling you, the small bike is what you want to commute on, ride the streets, have fun, be a hooligan. Really, ideally, it's nice to have a bunch of different bikes for different things, but everybody can't afford multiple bikes. I used to have 4 bikes at one time. And I miss that, though, to be honest with you. I like having multiple bikes, but I tell you, all I need is this bike to have fun, man. But anyways, number 5, best beginner bike in my opinion, is the Kawasaki Ninja 400. That bike is awesome, man. It's fairly lightweight. It doesn't have too much power, but got enough power, plenty for the highway. Lightweight enough you can throw it around out here on the streets. It looks good. I know that's important for a lot of new riders. They want to look good on a bike. And I tell you, a lot of these chicks that see you on that Kawasaki Ninja 400 probably think you're on a big boy bike. And who cares anyhow, though? I know some of you guys get so caught up with horsepower figures and everything. I'm telling you, the small bikes, like I keep saying over and over and over and over again, is the small bikes is where it's at. It's fun. Throw them around, lightweight bikes to throw around out here on the street. Okay, we'll take it to number
4,
which in my opinion is one of the best beginner bikes you can get, is a Kawasaki Ninja 650. The new ones are even better than ever. But I tell you, the 650's got enough power. It's a mid-sized bike. It fits taller riders really well, so you're not going to look all dorky looking, you know, on a, you know, like some of you real tall guys get on a small bike, and some of you guys are very sensitive to how you look on a bike. And that bike is good for tall riders. It's got enough power for the highway, it's light enough for the streets to have fun out here. And I've recommended that for many years, and like I said, they made them even better than ever. Yeah, baby. Yeah. We're having some fun out here, baby. Number 3 I would have to say is the Suzuki DRZ 400. You know, Supermoto. Get the Supermoto version. Don't get the dual sport version, which the dual sport version is awesome, don't get me wrong. But the Supermoto version is better because you'll spend most of your times on your dual sport on the streets, not on the trails. So it only makes sense to have street tires on there, so if you get a puncture, it's easy to fix. Yeah, baby. You can corner lower, faster, which I don't recommend doing high speeds around corners, but I'll tell you, with street tires, you can take them really low, as where knobby tires, you can't take them low, because you will low side, which I've done on that WR250R that I had. So definitely don't recommend a dual sport, unless you're doing a lot of trails and stuff, but you can always get dirt tires and switch them. You can get a regular DRZ 400 and then get a set of Supermoto wheels and switch them if you want to do that. But I guarantee you, if you don't ride the trails a lot, you're going to spend most of your time on the streets, and really, it just makes sense to go Supermoto. You can bust wheelies. You don't worry about dropping them, you know, or scratching the bike, damaging a bike, because these bikes can take a beating. The plastics are cheap and easy to replace. So, and the DRZ is so popular, there's a ton of aftermarket accessories you can put on the bike and mods to it. Yeah, baby. Acting a fool out here, baby. But anyways, we'll take it to number 2, which is the Kawasaki KX300 Supermoto. Like I said, they offer that in a dual sport and a Supermoto trim. Go with the Supermoto trim as a new rider, because like I said, you're going to be spending time out here on the streets. Most of the time out here, this is where you want to learn. First off, starting off, you want to learn on the streets. And get the Supermoto. You can always get the dirt wheels later, like I said. But that's a pretty cool bike. It's between the DRZ 400 or the KX300, either one of those. So, or you can pick up an older WR250R. I've done a ton of videos on those, and you can make it a Supermoto, put Supermoto wheels on there, or have, you know, comes with the dirt wheels. You could probably, I don't know if you can pick those up cheap now. I haven't looked, so you might want to go check that out. But I'm telling you, these bikes are so fun, man. That's why you see people having so much fun on dirt bikes and stuff. They're fun. It's really, they're more fun than street bikes. Street bikes are one-dimensional. All you can do is ride out here on the street. With a Supermoto and dual sport, you could do a lot more, right? Yeah, baby. Busting all kinds of wheelies up in here. Up in here. We out here, baby. But anyways, we'll take it to number 1. The number 1 best beginner bike, in my opinion. Okay, my opinion. It's been around for a while now. It's extremely popular, and I'm thinking about buying one myself, even though you could start on this bike. Is a Yamaha MT07. They say the older ones are actually better than the newer ones. They refined the new MT07s a bit more, so they're not as aggressive, I guess. It's more smoother. I like aggressive, but maybe for a new rider, it's maybe better to start off with something smoother. And I'm thinking about getting one myself, guys, because they're cool bikes. They got a lot of bottom end grunt, bust some wheelies, have a good time out here. Like Cycle Cruise is doing. I don't recommend doing any, don't try to wheelie starting off riding. Learn how to ride out here on the streets and ride defensively. It's all about staying safe out here, not being a hooligan like Cycle Cruise or busting some wheelies like a fool out here. But I can't help it. I'm on an awesome hooligan bike here, man. But yeah, the MT07 you bust some wheelies on. It's pretty lightweight, like what, just a tick over 400 pounds. It's like I said, it got nice grunt. It pretty good, pretty decent looking bike. I mean, it can kind of look small for a tall big rider, but I've seen some tall, big riders ride it, and they don't care. They love it. I'm what, like 6'1", and I probably look kind of dorky on that bike. But I don't care what people think, how I look on a bike or whatever, how I look. I could care less, man. I'm about having fun out here. I see you guys on the little ground skis, big old tall dudes on a ground ski riding around here, so that looks even worse. But you guys could care less, because all you care about is having fun out here on your bike, your little bike. Because you realize, like Cycle Cruiser realized after many years of riding, is that the small bikes is where it's at out here, where you can rip the throttle, get on that throttle, rip it as much as you want. You're not doing crazy felony speeds out here. But there's a ton of bikes to get for a new rider, a ton of bikes. These are just my picks, but we'll end it with a wheelie. Yeah, baby. Get a motorcycle. You'll have fun like Cycle Cruiser. Very uplifting, very fun. Appreciate all you guys. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. It helps my channel. Make sure to subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel. Make sure to check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Until next time, catch you guys later. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.